Cindy Nelson. Welcome to Forest Escape.
Today I'm going to talk about the journey with water in our life when we first moved to Kentucky and the water sources and treatment options. When we first moved to Kentucky, we were renting until our house was built enough to move into it. And in order to get the water turned on in the rental, you had to go in person, and then you had to wait 3 days to have the water turned on. So we were living using jugs of water. So you can imagine trying to wash up and to brush your teeth and to wash the dishes. It was like camping without this creek or this stream for water. When the cabin was built, we put 2 cisterns underneath the house and we had to haul water. We had plumbing under the house to allow for filling the cisterns automatically, both of them. And we had a fill hose that ran from the tank to that plumbing. We had to have a 275-gallon tank in the back of the pickup truck and go and fill it with water 2 times per week to fill our cisterns under the house. We lived without municipal water for 3 years. You can see the cisterns under the house for storing 2 times 275 gallons. So it was enough for 1 week. At around the 3-year point, municipal water was brought near our location, but we still had to bring the PEX line from the hydrant to the house, which was about 1,000 feet. We borrowed a small backhoe and we had the use of it for 1 day, which is really not enough when you're dealing with roots and big rocks and things like that. We worked 24 hours straight without any sleep. The line had to be buried really deep so that it won't freeze in the winter. Since we believe a backup for water is really important, my husband has been digging out seeps and springs and making them deeper and helping the water to flow. And then at another point, when it started flowing a lot, then he put in an overflow pipe. So there is ponding, and then the rest of the water overflows into the little stream.
That's a good place for the deer to drink.
All of the animals love coming to drink from this water. It's very clear, and the pond part is always full and overflowing into the stream. My husband mounted a trail cam so we can see what animals are coming to drink out of this fresh water. We have seen bobcats and coyotes and turkeys and raccoons, squirrels, all kinds of birds. Everybody drinks out of this water. When considering what land to buy, you should have a water source. So some type of running spring or a creek or a pond, or be able to build one. If you have flocks or herds, you need jugs of water to be able to water plants and provide water for chickens, for instance. So it's good to have some type of backup supply. These water storage containers hold about 20 or 30 gallons, and I have these in the garden area for the chickens. These containers have a retention ring to hold the lid on tightly. So inside you can see that this is nice clear water and perfect as an emergency backup for the chickens. There's the retention ring and the lid. We bought the AlexaPure filtration system to filter all of our water. We do not drink the municipal water supply. There are all types of drink straws and water bottles that you can take with you hiking. My husband filters all of the water for jugs in the refrigerator. He also fills the coffee pot and the pet water dishes. Long-term storage is another thought. If you fill your cisterns with water and you're not going to use them, you want to put an additive in to prevent different types of issues. I put a screenshot here of my Patriot Supply. This is where we purchased our AlexaPure water filtration system. It does have the storage tank and 4 filters, as well as the little stand. It is a really good unit. So there are treatment tablets and drinking pouches if you're going to be hiking or need it in an emergency. When you're homesteading, you want to think about home water filtration and water sources. You want to think about short-term and long-term water storage and emergency treatment, like with water tablets and drink straws for hiking and maybe travel pouches. So it's important to have an emergency plan for water backup. Remember, when you're making this plan, you're not only thinking about people, but you're thinking about pets and children or grandchildren, and you're thinking about herds and flocks as well.
Be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Have a great day.